My wife Chloe had been cheating on me with my best friend Austin for 6 whole years, and I had absolutely no idea. It wasn't until her birthday party tonight. Everyone was drunk, laughing, and throwing around jokes. To be honest, I've always thought Ethan was a pretty pathetic guy. Without Austin, he wouldn't have even been able to hold Chloe's hand. Through the cracked door of the VIP lounge, I heard Chloe's voice. If Austin hadn't gotten married first, do you really think I would have married that spineless loser? So, that was how she saw our 6-year marriage. I was about to kick the door open when her next words made me freeze completely. Well, you might not have married Austin, but he was the one in your bed on your wedding night. What is there to regret? My mind went completely blank. On our wedding night, I had been so drunk that I passed out, and when I woke up, the guests were already gone. It turned out someone else had taken my place in my own bed, since they all thought I was a spineless loser. Then it was time to bring in someone who wasn't. They seemed to have forgotten that Austin's wife, Victoria Sinclair, was a notorious, unhinged control freak. Once, a girl had innocently placed her hand on Austin's shoulder. Victoria ended up chasing her down 3 blocks with a kitchen knife. I wondered how she would react when she found out Austin was sleeping with my wife. I pulled out my phone and sent Victoria a Snapchat message. What in with you left? You need to get here right now. I put my phone away and listened as the laughter inside grew louder and more excited. Isn't it hilarious? Ethan actually thinks of Austin as his brother. Brother? The group couldn't stop laughing. He doesn't even deserve the title. Austin only calls him bro to be polite. Did he really think he was on the same level as Austin? One is in heaven, the other is in the dirt. His greatest value is being Austin's loyal dog. Someone asked Austin. Austin, am I right? Austin just smiled and shook his head. Don't say that. After all, Ethan has been by my side for so many years. Someone immediately mocked. Austin, you're just too soft-hearted. Standing outside the door, I suddenly smiled. 8 years ago, Austin wasn't the powerful man he was today. Back then, he was just a fresh graduate, full of passion but failing at every turn. I was the one who helped him start his business. Later, when his company faced bankruptcy, I emptied my life savings to save him. At that time, Austin patted my shoulder. Ethan, you are my brother for life. As long as I have a bite to eat, you will never go hungry. He said it so sincerely, and I believed him. But I never expected this brother of mine would steal my wife and treat me like a dog. More laughter echoed from the room. But honestly, Chloe, you're pretty pitiful too. The one you love is Austin, but you ended up marrying Ethan. Who could ever accept that? My fist slowly tightened. Chloe, my wife. We had been married for 6 years. I always thought she was just naturally cold and distant, but it turned out her heart had never belonged to me. Chloe spoke in a careless, bored tone. If it weren't for Austin, I wouldn't even know who Ethan was. The only reason I agreed to marry him was because he was Austin's friend. At that moment, it felt like a heavy fist had punched right through my chest. The marriage I had fought so hard to protect for 6 years. In her eyes, it was just a pathetic second choice. But have you ever loved Ethan, even just a little? Chloe exaggeratedly covered her mouth and burst into hysterical laughter. How could I ever love him? He's just a doormat. The pain in my chest was suffocating. Someone chimed in. If Ethan ever found out, wouldn't he completely lose his mind? Chloe's merciless words stabbed into my heart like ice-cold knives. Lose his mind? If he dares to make a scene, I'll divorce him on the spot. Believe it or not, even if I sat on Austin's lap right now, he wouldn't dare say a word. He'd probably make excuses for me, saying I drank too much and accidentally fell into Austin's arms. To put it bluntly, even if I slept with Austin right in front of his face, he'd still find a way to forgive us. Someone jeered. No way. Could a man really be that pathetic? Chloe sneered. Don't believe me? Let's make a bet. I'll kiss Austin right in front of him. Let's see how he reacts. The atmosphere in the VIP room grew wilder. People began placing bets. I bet 50,000. 100,000 from me. Chloe shouted loudly. I bet Ethan won't dare to utter a single sound tonight. I bet hell storm out. I bet hell actually fight. No real man could take this. What if he just swallows his pride? The crowd laughed hysterically. The